For every 5 loved fitness influencers, there's another 5 who are completely hated. And it's no secret that radical lunatic Vegan Gains fits right into the latter. Despite on the surface being known by millions as a fitness YouTuber who promotes veganism, he is hated by nearly the entire YouTube community, having multiple viral videos made about his radical antics. Vegan Gains admitted that while his 82-year-old grandfather was suffering from a fatal heart attack, he video recorded the event and intended to post it online in order to use this as an example of what happens to meat eaters.
You'd know that my grandfather recently died of a heart attack. As soon as the paramedics got to the house, I took out my camera and started filming. But when it comes to actually showing people what happens when they eat these foods, that's just too much.
For someone who claims that humans should cherish animal life, he has stated multiple times that he would attack people who eat animal products while wielding a knife on camera. This is where he also branded his pure hatred for children.
And when I see babies in a stroller, especially when they're crying, I just want to put my foot through the fucking thing and step on it until it's nothing but blood and pulp on the fucking pavement.
Sam's a little fucking bitch. If I had the opportunity, I'd kill him. Slit his fucking throat with this knife. Really like to use this knife on him.
The final straw for Vegan Gains was after the tragic passing of beloved bodybuilder John Meadows, where shortly after his passing, Vegan Gains began to laugh hysterically and mock his death on his livestream.
Is it ironic that he died from heart problem? It's not ironic, it's like, well, no shit, dumbass, that's what fucking happens. What a fucking retard.
While Vegan Gains is universally hated for his radical beliefs, Sam Sulek is loved for his humble and genuine personality. Sam's content is described as normal training videos framed with his driving while giving talks. No flashy editing, no clickbait titles, no stupid stunts, just plain old-fashioned hard work.
I'm sure you like the gym, you like the weights, but do you like him enough to sleep with him every night? This is the fucking bedroom.
Sam's genuineness was on full display during one of his meet and greets, where most influencers would simply punch in and out. Sam stayed long beyond the planned time to make sure everyone got the chance to meet him.
8 hours, and we stayed there for an extra 4 hours till every single person got seen. I go up to him every hour. I'm like, Sam, you need something, man? You need a drink? You need food? You need No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Dude, just smiling, shaking hands.
Sam's relatability and down-to-earth personality is what causes everyone to gravitate towards his video, as he doesn't flex his success and is still a kid at heart.
You want some? You want some? Oh, too slow.
Even having the approval of legendary bodybuilders Ronnie Coleman and Lee Priest, who jumped to his defense when he was facing some scrutiny.
Sam's not sitting there saying, listen, young kids, if you want to get big like me, you have to eat McDonald's and you have to drink this. He's just showing what he does.
Oh, yeah, buddy. My man is jacked up, y'all.
While genuineness is one of Sam's most lovable traits, Dylan McKnight's lack of has led to the internet completely turning on him. Dylan is a YouTuber with over 650,000 subscribers, who blew up from his viral 1-year natural transformation videos. Dylan's biggest trophy was that he was a fully natural lifter and branded what can be considered as a peak natural physique, even taking the chance to attack Sam Sulek for his steroid use, calling him mentally ill in a YouTube video.
This guy is literally probably infertile. He's not going to be able to have kids. But he won't have to worry about that because he's going to be dead in a couple years, right? Oh, but at least he's huge.
However, the fitness community has turned on Dylan when he released a YouTube video confessing to using steroids in the past and completely misleading his audience for views.
I never asked any of you to look up to me. I'm not your god. I'm not a king. I am a man. Over 3 years ago now, I took his arm.
Unfortunately, in his apology video, he deflected blame and tried to make himself seen as a hero for confessing his steroid use. This of course sparked outrage, with many popular influencers such as TNF reacting to the video.
You can't just identify as a natural. It doesn't matter that you think you didn't take that much, or that it didn't affect your physique enough. Even if you have to explain the situation every single time to people who ask, no, you are not natural anymore.
While Dylan disrespected his loyal fans for popularity, Noel gained his success from spreading deep and heartfelt messages to his community. While most fitness influencers focus solely on the gym and fitness tips, Noel gives invaluable advice for life beyond working out, especially serving as a safe haven for young men struggling with modern society.
I'm seriously concerned for the men of our society. Check in on the men in your life. There's so many pressures put on us in today's society as we move into more connected, the disconnected digital world.
Despite on the surface appearing as a strong masculine giant, Noel is very vulnerable and often opens up about his struggles in his youth with feeling hopeless and lost.
I was around 20 years old and I had no money. All my friends were given really nice cars by their parents, and I grinded for $800 to buy a car that was almost as old as I was. The money I had in my bank account wasn't enough for food and fuel. I remember thinking, what the fuck am I living for? Why was I dealt such a shit hand in my life? Even being at rock bottom, you can turn your life around. It might not be easy, but as I decided to not give up, so should you.
With over 7 million followers on TikTok and 5 million on YouTube, it's apparent that Noel is universally adored. Noel would feel the full effect of this love when he announced that he was going in for a very serious surgery for 2 hernias and a rare condition where his abdominal wall is split. He was instantly showered with fans commenting and reciprocating the support that he gave them for many years.
I have to be honest with you guys, it really wasn't easy for me. The first couple of days were a real struggle. There's something that I have to ask you guys. Get to the gym today and have a fucking banger of a workout. Don't do this for me. I want you to do this for yourself.
However, not everyone is a gentle giant like Noel, and the infamous grifter Liver King displays this quite perfectly. Just about everyone on the internet knows Liver King. While always controversial, as it was obvious that he was a fake natty, Liver King is hated by nearly everyone who knows how he scammed his audience.
Yeah. What? He wanted everybody that's depressed to reach their highest, most dominant form, but he wanted to lie about how he achieved his physique, so mislead these people that just by eating liver, you can come close to that. So as you fail at that as well.
Even after confessing the blatant truth that he was on steroids.
Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I'm on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician.
He still got hate after he secretly hopped back on after claiming that he was done with it. All of this deception so that he could promote his liver supplements and a supposed primal lifestyle, which he may not even be truly living.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Liver King.
Liver Queen.
Out.
While in an industry of deception and lies used to push supplements, Jeff Nippard is a beacon of honesty and truth for the fitness community. Arguably the GOAT of science-based lifting, Jeff has amassed over 4 million subscribers on YouTube. Just about everyone who is serious about the gym has watched at least one Jeff Nippard video, and it's clear that the advice he gives is not just bro science.
My first scientific study is officially published, and it answers the question, what is optimal training technique? You need to use a range of motion that gets the muscle fully stretched.
It would be easy to get lost in the complex science, but Jeff is able to translate this research into programs that are described as the greatest workout plan I've ever seen. Just because he's knowledgeable how to train in the most optimal ways, Jeff will never take an opportunity to bash someone for views or training the wrong way.
Why is Sam Sulek doing half reps? Is this actually effective for muscle growth? Sam is onto something. What he's doing here is a technique called long length partials.
Jeff is also an example of what a near maxed out natural physique looks like, and also advocates for avoiding any PED. Jeff was one of the first people in the industry to call out fake natties and preach transparency.
What do you think of fake naturals?
If they're explicitly lying about it on social media, you're cheating your audience. So when people are extremely transparent about it and are like, hey, I'm taking like XYZ, then people who don't know any better are like, oh, I want to look like that, I'm going to take XYZ as well.
While Jeff grew his audience from evidence-based tips, Mario Rios grew from his obnoxious TikToks and fitness advice.
They spend their entire workout sitting down with the belt on, yet still go home to lay down and complain about low back pain. These people are weak and these people are hella strong.
Mario preaches training like an athlete and takes every opportunity to dunk on the traditional bodybuilding style. However, his advice is mostly blatantly bro science, where he causes controversy for attention.
Shane Namadurgadurk is promoting fitness matrix agenda. During in the gym is realizing free weights aren't better than machine.
Apart from being obnoxious and spreading lies, Mario wastes no time in attacking other fitness influencers, primarily targeting science-based lifters such as Jeff Nippard and Dr. Mike, mocking them and calling them nerds.
Today I'm exposing bodybuilding's biggest nerds. The biggest bodybuilding nerds that come to mind are Jeff Nippard and Renaissance Periodization, or Dr. Michael Israetel. And I saw these two dorks having a fun conversation, so I decided to hop in as the third wheel.
Even garnering a response from Noel on a controversial video before once again mocking him.
These cyclists have very large legs. Does that mean they're not functional?
That's not the definition of functional training, you donut.
Mario even displays his rotten personality through rants where he spews sexism at women fitness influencers.
I'm Bulgarian split squatting 225.
Well, it's not 225 because the Smith Machine bar weighs 20 pounds at best. Women aren't typically known for their mass skills, so I'll let it slide.
With every obnoxious and toxic gym influencer comes their stoic and honest counterpart. This is where Derek from More Plates More Dates steps in. Derek may be known to most as the creator of the Natty or Not videos on other popular influencers, but Derek was one of the first influencers open about steroid and hormone use in bodybuilding.
Look, Derek's not a scientist by training, but he's done an immense service to the world because no one was talking about this stuff.
Derek is not only very knowledgeable about science-based lifting, but also provides often blunt advice, which is admired by his fans.
I go to the gym pretty much every day. I do 20 minutes of cardio. I eat pretty healthy, but I cannot seem to lose belly fat.
Do you count calories?
No.
Derek is never afraid to challenge the oftentimes absurdity of the fitness industry and spill truth on what other creators have claimed.
The physique we're told is the ideal is achieved through grams and copious amounts of exogenous steroids that are going to kill you in 15 years. Some ridiculous, unrealistic ideal that you'll never get.
As Derek helped grow a healthy and smart community, Shizzy birthed the most toxic and cringe fan base. With his over-the-top antics and oftentimes cringe-worthy TikToks, many would say that Shizzy has done irreversible damage to the gym community, leading new gym goers to model his behavior. Between acting like he's an anime character and doing the infamous emote, Shizzy is at the top of everyone's cringy influencers list. Shizzy's natural status is also heavily contested, with many claiming that he is a fake natural despite multiple blood tests.
I don't believe that this guy's natural. The guy was actually natural. Why didn't he just post his blood work?
All while Shizzy is despised for his cringy antics, Joey Swoll is adored for his anti-bullying gym shaming videos. With the rise of fitness influencers, there are those that aim their content at shaming and mocking normal people just trying to work out. Joey, who is undoubtedly a gym veteran, takes every opportunity to stand up for the little guy.
What's your sign?
First off, this is a very legit exercise. It's called the forearm curl, minding your own business. I love how you say don't be like this guy, not the guy lifting.
I see a guy whose legs are half the size of mine, drives a really big truck, probably uses adult diapers, and we'll leave the size issue there.
This video was really sad and probably one of the most malicious things I've ever seen on social media. And the worst part is that she just posted the other day saying, please don't hate on her. Get to know her journey, that she used to be over 450 pounds. So you would think she would know better, but she doesn't.
Calling out disgusting behavior and setting a standard for what proper gym etiquette should be like.
Pardon my language, but what the fuck is wrong with you? This is disrespectful, it's rude, it's perverted, it's also illegal.
However, with over 7 million followers on TikTok and what seems like an immensely successful life, Joey's spoken out about his past struggles with drug addiction and mental health. Writing in an Instagram post, 18 months ago, I was addicted to opioids, suicidal, completely alone, and without any purpose. I want you to know that you are not alone. I want you to know you can be strong too. You can beat addiction. You can be happy once again. If I can, you can. We got this, one day at a time. To be able to promote positivity when you are going through a suicidal phase displays Joey's heart of gold and that he's willing to put others before himself.